Good Tuesday evening, everyone. I'm Fletcher Macklin. Later this week, the big news in the NBA will revolve around the Pelicans' big star. On Friday, Zion Williamson is eligible to sign a contract extension for 5 years and worth $181 million. Zion says he'll sign it immediately if it's offered. Team leader David Griffin says Zion is a max salary player. So will a deal get done quickly and easily? Here's Jake Madison from the podcast Locked On Pels.
You know, by all accounts, I think we'll see this done early on. I don't know if it's going to be one of those deals that gets done the minute free agency technically opens, but there isn't a ton of wiggle room really for negotiations. And David Griffin has already said this is a max player. It's about what protections are in there, if any. I don't see a big reason to put in some of the injury protections, given that only matters if you waive Zion Williamson and cut him from the team. And no matter what happens, I can't imagine a scenario where that's going to occur. I say just make it easy. Give him a full max with no player option. That would be my sticking point. And get this done as early as possible and put these kind of rumors and talks and narratives to bed.
Something we can't put to rest, the roster construction. With the addition of draft picks Dyson Daniels and E.J. Liddell, the team will have 16 players under contract. One more than the NBA limit of 15. So a trade is likely, and the prime targets for a ticket out of town are Devontae Graham, Jackson Hayes, and Garrett Temple.
You know, you've seen Devontae Graham not be that shooter that they were really hoping for, not being the lead guard they thought he could be. Jackson Hayes is going to struggle to find minutes, particularly with Zion Williamson back, and he is also going to be a pending restricted free agent after next season. I don't know if he's shown enough to really garner a big long-term contract from New Orleans that he's going to want. So they may want to let another team have to make that decision. And then Garrett Temple's a very strong locker room presence. Let's not discount how much that means to the culture of this team. But if he's not giving you production out there on the court and you have another guy that can, it would probably be in their best interest to move off of him and try and use him as some sort of salary in a trade to free up a roster spot to sign a guy like Liddell or someone else in free agency. Those are definitely the three names that are most likely to be traded.